YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is another Brick in the Mall Strategy and Tactics, episode 14. And hang on, I just realized I need to tell this to keep this wall, please. Because that would it wouldn't render our gauntlet ineffective, but it would reduce it. People wouldn't get funneled through to the women's shoes. And we can't have that. People need their women's shoes, their full price women's shoes. Our mall is going up quite nicely. We are building out and fleshing out the rest of it. I'm not going to go super OCD and flesh out this little thing. Only because there's nothing useful we can do with just a little tiny bit more space for the cost it would cost us to rebuild all these walls. We will, however, be making use of this whole huge space down here. Now, I just realized we may be paralyzing our gauntlet for a day because there's a whole huge hole in our thing, but it is not a perma hole like it was that one episode. Hopefully these guys patch this up quickly enough. Come on, don't... Yes! Ha ha! Success! Success. They finished their jobs. And they patched the holes. So no freebie entrance for you guys. Yes, I know, restaurants. I'm working on it, game. I'm working on it. In fact, let's give ourselves a little bit more room here for our restaurant. That should be good enough. And then we can do a rest room, like say right here. And then we'll do maybe like a movie theater once we eventually research that. Ho ho ho! Hot potato! Look at that gauntlet! Look at that gauntlet! We need more checkout counters, and I purposely made room for them. For more checkout counters as needed, because yeah, that's just pure profit sitting right there, and we need to tap it real good. All right, our sales are up nice and high. Our number of people on site, 104. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Where are we on our research? We're about halfway through to Restaurants 1, and then we're going to have to research bathrooms, and then I think we'll do movie theaters. We're going to take a short break from all of the retail goodness in order to expand ourselves in other manners. I suppose, since we're just in planning mode here, suppose we might as well just do that. And let's just plan out the objects that we can. Like, for example, here, a door. And down here, a double door. Yeah, we'll put you right there. And a double door there. And that should do nicely. As far as other objects... You know what? Why don't we, since we have the money... Why don't we drop a fountain, like right here? Just a nice fountain that everybody's going to pass by. It's not going to really disrupt people's getting from point A to point B. But everyone will get the goodness of it. I don't actually know much in terms of the way of what aesthetics are going to do for us. In terms of... improving satisfaction or improving customer draw, or I just don't know the actual literal effects of that. But it looks like we have enough parking to go around here, which is good. I don't think we need to do anything else. One long-term project that I'm going to have my guys start working on once they finish building the walls in here, because I want them to do that first. is I'm going to start drawing a road down here. Now that's not going to do anything until we research Road Connections 1, but when we do research Road Connections 1, it will immediately be useful. In order for Road Connections 1, 2, and 3 to be useful to you, you need to link up to these other road nubs. So even if you research them, that just removes the barricade, but it still does nothing for you until you hook them up to your road network. And this is our first logical choice. This is a freakishly huge map. I would be hard pressed to make full actual use of everything here, even with all the parking lots. All right, you're still working on that, so why don't I pull up my road work, and we will just do a logical road connection like so. And then that'll be something they can pick away at as the nights go by and as we wait for our research, because we got our shells ready, and as soon as restaurants are ready, we can fill out one of these sections with a restaurant, and they'll work because the where they're located physically, what's it called? The maintenance center, that's the word I'm looking for. Because the maintenance center is located here, they will do whatever is closest to the maintenance center. So even if they aren't done with this road, if I plan out a restaurant here, they'll build all the objects in the restaurant first before going back to working on the road. This just keeps them busy and occupied and useful in the times while we wait for our research to come due. Oh wait, I forgot to hire more cashiers here for Tears Capitalist Haven, because that was something that needs to be done. Oh wait, first off, we need to expand Tears Capitalist Haven up here. Might as well encapsulate the fountain in case that somehow counts towards the store's itself niceness rating. Might as well have it count. Right then, let's get a cashier. What do we got? You're good. You're good. I know you got skills for stock clerks. What time is it? 8:51. So if we tell them to come in at 10, they will actually come in today. Actually, why don't we get... Yeah, actually, you work perfectly right there. One extra cashier, if we need it. Yeah, see, they're coming right to work. If you tell them to come to work less than an hour, if you give them less than an hour's notice, they will wait until the next day to come to work. Also, speaking of increasing employees, why don't we get ourselves another Oh, we have 2 janitors. Oh, they're just working on here. We might need double janitor, just in general, just to keep up. With the foot traffic here. So we might need to double up on janitors here. We want speed, and you have a little bit of an uptick in janitors. So, well, you're not going to come in today, but yeah, having a second janitor on board just for the busy period might help keep the place a little bit cleaner, because you can see we're getting a lot of accumulated footprints. And our one janitor is just working 24/7. Well, not 24/7, 8/24. But they're having trouble keeping up with all the footprints. So yeah, a second janitor to help keep the dirt levels down would certainly help us out. All right, research, how we doing? We're almost done. We'll probably get it at the beginning of the next day, which is fine. Queue's full, but only 2 instances of that. It's probably our drink shop again. Tears Capitalist Haven had queues full. And restaurants, restaurants are really being hit hard. You know, one thing I might do, just to, you know what I think I might do? It's going to take a little bite into how much room we have in our restaurant, but it might help us out in general. If we, hang on, let me get some walls going here. Well, I don't know if I want to sacrifice the restaurant. I might just build like a little sub-building here. Rather than running, well, it still works. I mean, what I was trying to go for was having a closer stockpile for this place. I mean, I guess I could do one right here in the middle, but that'd be kind of ugly. It just doesn't look right. I mean, I guess I could do a forced one with little walls here. That might work. But still, again, be a little ugly, and then we'd have to move our fountain. And it'll also cut off how long the queues can be for our lines here. So, never mind. We'll just have them poach off of the stockpiles up here. Yeah. Parking usage. So we have 150. It peaks at 116, which is fine. How's our stuff doing? Tears Capitalist Haven, 97% profit margin. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. I mean, I think because of the way the math works out, you can't actually get over 100 profit margin. But I mean, look at that. The salaries and the maintenance compared to the amount of profit we get are at 96. So it became slightly less profitable. But still, absolutely disgusting in a good way. All right. And once again, our workers are going to be going on here. I'm not necessarily going to open up the roads yet because there's something else that I want to do to sort of prep for it. Because I can tell you right now, if we open up the roads, this mall can't handle it. These stores are crowded as they are, and even if I do the double-barreled cashiers for the whole length of the day, it's just not going to work out. There's going to be too many people, too much demand. But worry not, because I have a plan. There's our restaurant. Yeah, we'll plan it out today, but it'll actually open tomorrow. That way we can get all the employees hired properly. So let's build a restaurant, shall we? Now, restaurants can be a little fussy in how you build them. I've run into some frustrating peculiarities, let's just say, and that has made it less able to it's less than intuitive, let's put it that way. So one bit is that you need to have your fast food cooking range with a space behind it. Even though if you put it up here, the worker can get to it, the stuff doesn't work. It breaks. It just does not work properly if you do that. Secondly, you need a fast food warmer. You want this near both your cashiers. And actually, you know what? Let's push these both back like that. The other thing you need, even though nobody actually uses it, is a fast food soda dispenser. Now, I guess we could get rid of one of the order counters here. Yeah, this isn't going to be too huge of a restaurant. We could always do another one if we need it. So yeah, you need the cooker, you need the fast food warmer, the soda, and then obviously an order counter. And of course, you also need fast food court tables. These you can just sort of spam along the walls here. Oh wait, nope, don't want that because you need the line to go down here. So you don't want to get in the way of that line. Otherwise, you'll let's please. What are you talking about? That is indoors. All right, well, we'll get one table there. All right, so the line is going down that side. Good to know. That way we don't get in the way of lines here. You don't really need this many, but it's good just in case you get Yeah, why does it think that's not indoors? All right, whatever. And then I guess we could throw down like a plant, and call it a day. All right, so tomorrow they will build that. You guys who still want to work on night hours. No, we need restrooms before we need night hours. Because restrooms are the other major cause for people to... See, the mainstay here is that when people go shop, they'll come here going shopping, and then they'll buy something. And then if their hunger meter is high enough, they're going to look for a restaurant. Now, if they're going to go to the restaurant, they'll obviously fill their hunger bar, and then afterwards, they might go and buy something else. Whereas if they can't find anywhere to eat, they'll just go home, and that might be a lost sale. So keeping people here will get you more in the way of repeat sales. And same goes with bathrooms. If they have to use the bathroom, if they can't find a bathroom, then they'll just go home. Whereas if you provide a bathroom, then they'll go to the bathroom, and then there's a chance that they'll go for another. There's always a chance that they'll just use the bathroom and then go home, or eat at the restaurant and then go home. But there's also another chance that they'll go and buy another item. And just, getting that reroll times the number of people that come in, times the number of people that eat or use the restroom, it gives you a substantial number of extra sales. Now, at the point, by the time they come in here, they have already passed through the gauntlet. And from what I've observed, a person that has an urge for a particular item will not succumb to that urge more than once. So it's not like we could milk them with an additional gauntlet going to and from here. A tech addict that impulse buys a laptop coming into the mall will not impulse buy another laptop. They might, consciously decide to buy a laptop, but they will not impulse buy another one. So that's just to keep in mind. Oh, this person is here later than the store opens anyway. Tears, Capitalist Haven. Yeah, they went and bought they went to pick up the dress, but then they didn't go to the cashier's table. I don't know why not. All right, once we get all these built, once the day rolls over, we will hire our requisite number of people here. Now, we're going to go for a restaurant that is open pretty much the whole time the mall is. Might as well. It might be kind of quiet in the very beginning, but... All right, assign fast food restaurant. Bada boom. Manage... All right, let's give this thing a name. Herberger. Yes, it's. If I knew how to do the little fancy thing, it'd be Herberger. Assign storage. Whatever the logical one is, might as well go up to that one. Opens at 6. Closes at 16. Let's get some staff. All right. We have a lot of sociability on that one. You're gonna be a good cashier. Do we have any other? Wow, look at that, like, natural cashier talent. I might just pick you up for that for our other cashier. And we're going to do the same thing here, where we have 2 cashiers on one thing. I mean, granted, we don't have we don't have 2 things. All right, cook. You're a decent cook. Welcome aboard, Ron. Now we're not going to want to do another cook. Let me just see something here. Can I rotate the fast food warmer? I cannot. I didn't think so. Yeah, that's not going to work out. So we're going to have to deal with one warmer. So we might need another cook. Cook. Well, first off, with all these high-speed people, that'll be our stock clerk. Yeah. And now here's the thing with the stock clerk here, and this is what I don't like about restaurants. Is they refill this and then they literally do nothing else, but you need your own stock clerk for the restaurant, which really kind of sucks. Just to get one guy to move one thing. And I mean, this has a decently high capacity. We'll see if we need another stock clerk, like another 2-hour shifter. And then another cook. These all are terrible cooks. But maximum speed, holy crap. And you will come to work then. All right, and yeah, we're setting you to 22, no, 21. All right. Our restaurant is primed and ready to go. If the demand for this ends up being too high, I may expand it. I might actually push off the cinema for later and do that. Make this just a big restaurant. That might be our plan here. Or just make a second whole restaurant. Give people the illusion of choice. All right, we got our 2-hour stock clerk bringing food here. So the cook slowly but surely cooks the food and puts it in the warming tray here. When people come to buy food, they will come here and just get it off of the warming tray. So people aren't actually getting any fresh food. All right, our first customer came in at 8:30. So we might not need to open at 6. It might behoove us to open at 8 instead. That might save on a little labor here. I should have put and I might demolish and move this around. Put the burger one here rather than the soda one, because every time the cashier, and he needs to go around here. All right, you know what? I need to do a little improvement here. I might actually rotate the cashier thing tomorrow. I mean, for today, this will have to do. But yeah, this is a little bit of an inefficiency that I cannot abide by. But hey, they seem to be keeping up for the moment. And we got our things ready. Yeah, unfortunately, because we only have the one. Well, you know what? We could do 2 facing that way and get rid of these plants. That might be a possibility. That's a distinct possibility. It's going to look a little ugly, but that might be what we need. And as you can see, the accumulated food here is going down and stock clerks needed to refresh that. But it seems like one stock clerk's load of food is enough to last the cooks all night. Because we still got plenty of raw food here. We've got plenty of stuff built up here. So it's enough, at least for the moment. And we certainly have way more seating than we need. If I need to, I'll trim back some of these. I love that they just close the lights down. 50,000 total sales, and the money keeps rolling in. All right, we are going to, let's do this. We're going to remove that, and we're going to remove these. Just so, actually, we'll remove those 2 things as well. just so we can replan this out a little bit. Let's refine our restaurant a little bit. So let's get 2 order counters, because that's kind of important. So we'll do 1, oh, well, actually no, they need to be 1 space away from the wall. 1, 2. You know what, that doesn't even need to be there. I'll just be decorations or something. Fast food, soda dispenser, and then the warmer. And yes, people can technically navigate this maze. All right, I think we're in better shape now. It's a little goofy looking, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And yes, you come back and get that into place. I don't even know if anyone can get to that, but it doesn't really matter. All right, one more day before we cut the episode here, and that'll also get us closer to getting our restroom up and running. We'll see how our revised, oh, our guys are idle. Looks like they finished their road. Well, good job, guys. I might just continue. I might just plan out the road so that we can get the other road hookups as soon as we research them. You. All right. Again, just to give them something to do when they happen to be idle, because we're paying them. Might as well put them to work. Oh, I forgot to move the opening time for the restaurant to be 8. All right, our 2-hour stock clerk is getting busy. And yeah, they have to throw away the leftovers. Okay, we got our restroom. Well, we might as well plan out our restroom. You keep wanting to do night hours. Well, you know what? Fine. Finish night hours. Go ahead. Finish night hours. We'll get our restroom built up tomorrow, since all of our builder guys are going to be going home. All right, this seems to be working out. Whoa, are they getting their food without having to... He's just kind of osmosing it. He doesn't have to leave. Wow, that's a heck of a lot more efficient. Okay, well, this seems to be the magical setup right here. You got this line of a thing, and then the... it's almost like an invisible conveyor belt. Where he doesn't actually have to physically leave. Now, she has to physically leave. But, yeah, this right here, magical conveyor belt. I think we just discovered a little secret here. And or a beneficial bug. Could be a beneficial bug. But yeah, people are om-nomming all sorts of things here. Queues full, restrooms, restaurants... What do you mean restaurants? There's enough there. We got restaurants. Come on. It's right here. It's a nice big one. We've got quantum conveyor belts. What do you have? And even then she'll just clip right through, so that's not bad. Restrooms. Yes, I know. Yeah, with restaurants you're going to get demand for restrooms. So in our next episode, we're going to go ahead and build out our restroom, get our night hours, and maybe start construction on our new project, our new building, since we've kind of encapsulated this one, and we need to wait for research for the cinema before we can tap into this one. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.